Today we want to build from scratch a button to click on to with Pygame. So let's make a new a new file here. Let's go on my and Pygame button. I will put this one also in my GitHub repository. So let's call it Pygame button.py. So I just got an idea. I haven't done it before, and let's first of all let's import Pygame. So let's make a basic window. So screen equal pygame.display.set mode, and let's make it just 500 for 600 kind of thing here. So while loop, I always use this loop thing here to make the for event in Pygame. I knew it. This is a shortcut that I use, but pygame.event.get. Let's get all the user interactions. So if event type event dot type, it's equal pygame dot quit. It will exit from the while loop with putting loop equals 0 and then going here and quitting the game, Pygame. Okay, now we made a basic window here, and should, I think, this is not right. The indentation is not right. What I made here, set caption, this is set mode. Okay, this is the most basic window. Now we want to create this button, and we wanna, let's make def button, or even, so now that we made a basic window that we can close, because we have put this event type quit button where the loop becomes 0, so it goes out of the while loop and quit the Pygame. We want to create a, let me save this one as Pygame button 2. I want to create a class button, and let's the init method here that start when we initialize a button like this, button equal button. This is the instance of this class. So this is one object created with this scheme of objects. And so self surface equal Pygame dot surface. So we're gonna create the background for the image, and now let this be here. Okay, we're gonna first of all do here pygame.init for the font, and the font equal pygame.font.sys font Arial 20. When we create a button, we want to write something in the button, so we want to make click here, And so we need a text with an underline here. So we're gonna make self text equal text. Now let's not use the self text equal text, or better, even better, font dot render text. And what else we need here? We need to make one for the anti-alias, and then pygame dot color equal, for the moment, let's say white. Instead here we are going to go self sites equals self text get sites. And so here I want to make the surface like the sides of the text, so that they will be combined, that we will fit together. And then I want to self.surface.bleed text at 0, 0, 0. Okay, now that we have this surface.bleed 0, 0. Okay, we have this thing here called button. Let's go here and screen dot bleed. We want to bleed on the screen the button. Let's say at 10, 10 in parentheses, because it's a tuple. Now maybe let's see if there is some error, something like Pygame color meant equal. Okay, this one goes like this. Okay, our sides, there is no side get sides. Okay, this is self sides. Let me close this, force its closure. Let me go again. Okay, argument must be Pygame surface, not string. Okay, it's self text, sorry. So let me force this one again. If you don't want to force closing this when there is an error, you can use the terminal inside the Sublime text. I got a post about this if you wanted to. Go into my blog and check in the search bar for terminals. Okay, so pygame import, how I call it, pygame button 2, pygame underscore button 2.py. So must be a pygame surf again, pygame surface. Okay, so button dot surface. In fact, that's why that's how I call it. So okay, now it's working, but we don't see nothing because we need to do and write pygame dot display dot update. And just as we are, well, let's see if it works, but we don't see nothing. We're gonna check this. Okay, screen bit, etc. I wanna just go here and put also the clock to control the frame rate equal pygame dot time dot clock with the capital letter, and clock dot tick. Let me put it at 60 frames or 30 frames per second. There it is. Click here. Now we want to make something when we click. What can we do? We could just change the text inside of this button. So we're gonna make self text. Okay, we're gonna just let me copy this thing. Self text of under render text. So text again here, and this, and also I think this I must. No, I don't have to do this again, but I have to so let me delete this. I have to bleed this again. But for my convenience, I can duplicate this. Okay, that's text, surface equal, Pygame surface, etc. This one goes outside, but instead of doing this and this, I'm just going here and doing change text self. Okay, I'm gonna put it this way so that now let me see if there is some, yes, text. We need to put an argument in there. Let me see if it works. Okay, it works, but it doesn't. Nothing changes. Nothing. Just some instruction here to do what you have to do. Show the button. Okay, I made this function just to make it more readable. And now let me see if we click on this button. So we need to do if event type equal pygame dot mouse button down if pygame dot mouse dot get preset done 0. So if I click, okay, we will need to button I don't know if I want to do this or I just want to do button 1 dot change text. You click it me. Let's see if it works. Button 1 is not defined. In fact, I called it button. Why do I? Button is not defined because here I need to call it button 1. You clicked me. Okay, everything seems to work fine. You can always make a better code of this one, but this is something to start from. And I find it pretty neat for what is worth my opinion. Let me see if I can do this. I don't know. Def button 1 click event. Okay, seem to work. So when I have the ability to make a function to avoid making too much statements into the while loop, I do it because I find it more readable, in my opinion. But it's always a matter of taste of how you want to organize your text. So this is my example here of how to make a button. If you want to just, for example, give a color to your, let's see, BG equal yellow, or maybe navy. There is this thing, there is this color. Text and background equal, let's say, black as a default. So it goes self surface.fill BG and expected argument BG. Change text. So BG equal black. Okay, I think it's cool. There we go. And then, so this one, you clicked me, you can go BG equal red. So it starts with blue and ends up with red. So that's all for my button made in Pygame. I hope you like this video and subscribe if you want to see other videos like this, and click the like button too if you want, and see you next time. Okay, and I made a mistake here. If you want to click on the exactly where the mouse on the position of the button, you have to do something else. You get to do and x and y equal pygame dot mouse dot get pos, and then if but one rect collide point X and Y. Then do this, and then let's go here and self dot button one rect self rect equal to it's better to X and Y here. X equals 0, Y equals 0 is default. Self X equals 0 and self Y equals 0. So show button 1 dot X and button 1 dot Y. Let me call this one to but the third. Okay. Self-rect equal so let me check out here. Unexpected argument X. I must have written now if I click here nothing happens, and if I click here it works. Okay, that's all. Thank you and see you next time.